Hey everyone, welcome back. And we're going to be talking about these last three tags here. So the HTML tag, const, and debug. So let's go ahead and hop into our examples. And I think you're really going to like this. So for the @HTML tag, we are rendering raw HTML. So as you see, this p tag, the second one, does have styling because it's being treated as true HTML. And this right here is just being treated as text. And right, they have the same origin, the same value. So that kind of explains what's going on. So if you've ever tried to render out HTML and it wasn't working out for you, you probably missed this part right here. Now, something to mention, which is a little bit outside of the scope of this video, is that whenever we are using the @HTML tag, we really need to be careful and make sure that the origin of the HTML is completely secure and in our control. So this can be a little bit dangerous here, but that's, like I said, outside of the scope of this video. So let's go ahead and talk about the @const tag. This is super, super cool. And let's go ahead and start off by just venturing over there. And essentially this tag defines a local constant. So if you need to kind of create a variable on the fly here inside an each block, an if block, or a snippet, and it even says, even just in a normal component as well, you have that ability to do that. So in our example here, we are creating an area and we are then referencing that area. So you're seeing that right here, here, and here. So this is really cool. And I think this doesn't get utilized enough, but it's really, really fantastic that we can create local variables and values within our templating system. So that could be really handy, especially if it'd be a pain to, put that in our script tag up here. We could just do that right in the HTML, which is awesome. Now, the last tag we're going to talk about, we're really just going to look at the documentation. We don't need an example here. It's pretty self-explanatory. So the @debug tag offers an alternative to console.log. It logs the value of specific variables when they change, and it pauses the code execution if you have DevTools open. So this is a really cool way to obviously just debug your application. And this is kind of what you really want to hone in on, right? So the @debug tag accepts a comma separated list of variables or variable names, not arbitrary expressions. So take a look at this. All of these are not going to work. So just a list of variable names. So that's something to keep in mind. And so if it's not working for you, you may be doing something kind of like this. But take a look at kind of this last paragraph here. The @debug tag without any arguments will insert a debugger statement that gets triggered when any state changes as opposed to specific variables. So that is really, really cool and something that probably doesn't get taken advantage of enough. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one.